If you or a loved one is suffering with type 1 or type 2 diabetes, or even pre-diabetes, I'm about to tell you something you've never heard before. I guarantee this will be the most important video you ever see. I'm going to expose a shocking secret that will change your life forever. I'm talking about no more needles, no more confusion, no more fear, no more embarrassment. You're about to learn a little known but 100% scientifically proven way to reverse your pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes. And if you have type 1 diabetes, I'm going to show you how you can radically decrease your need for insulin. And in most cases, yeah, I said do away with it completely. I guarantee you're going to be shocked at how simple it is to overcome your diabetes once and for all. And it doesn't matter whether you've been recently diagnosed or have been living with it for a long time. It doesn't even matter if you're young or old, male or female, overweight, or have poor circulation, vision problems, or even neuropathy. There's a way to overcome diabetes, and you can do it in as little as 3 short weeks. Yep, you heard me right. You could be diabetes-free 21 days from right now. And yes, that is amazing. But if you want to discover exactly what you must do, you need to watch this brief presentation right now. Since it's so loaded with the important information that you need, I want you to be able to take advantage of everything it offers ASAP. I want as many people struggling with diabetes like you to have a chance to get their hands on this. It only takes a few minutes to watch, but it will change everything you thought you knew about your diabetes. And FYI, I wouldn't be surprised if those big pharma companies would want this site taken offline if they found out about it. So do yourself a favor and keep watching now. Hi. My name is Matt, and if you have diabetes, I want you to know I get how you're feeling, where you're coming from, and what it is to live trapped by this disease. It's like there are walls separating you from the rest of the world, isn't it? If you or a loved one has to deal with any of this, I'm so sorry. I know it isn't easy, but I also want you to know that there's a way to live without the symptoms, without the anxiety, without the pain, the fear, and nonstop interruptions to a normal life that diabetes causes. There's nothing like this that exists anywhere else, on or off the web, and I'm honored to share it with you. This pioneering remedy is the outcome of countless studies conducted over the past 3 decades by leading doctors around the world and teams of internationally respected scientists and diabetes specialists, including Nobel Prize winners. As a result, thousands of people who were in your exact same situation are now living symptom-free, all because they followed the simple guidelines of this diabetes breakthrough. Even though they know it's totally preventable, Big Pharma has zero interest in advancing a cure for diabetes. If you were making $245 billion every year just to treat the symptoms of a disease, would you have any reason to promote an alternative that would dry up that flood of money pumping into your bank account every second of every day? You probably would, but you're not a corporation. The fact is, there is a way to treat your condition forever, and you can do it without insulin or glucose-lowering drugs, without harmful treatments, and without having to continue to turn your life upside down. But for the past 30 years, Big Pharma has done everything it can to keep the truth from you. Now, I won't go as far as to say they've engineered our current epidemic, but they certainly haven't done anything to solve it. Sure, your medications help you deal with your daily symptoms, but they do nothing to get to the root of your problems. And yes, for the most part, your treatments probably do allow you to maintain the status quo, keeping you from getting worse, but they're not really doing anything to help you get any better. I probably don't have to ask, but what happens if you go off your meds? You'll spiral out of control, right? You'll crash. You'll find yourself headed to the ER. Why is that? Because you're broken? Because there's something inherently wrong with you? No. As much as your doctors want you to believe it, that's just not true. The reality is your meds and the insulin makes you 100% dependent on them. They don't do anything to help your body get well. They don't do anything to help heal the source of your problem. I'll get to your pancreas in a moment. But they do turn you into a drug junkie, and they do zilch to actually help your body become whole, healthy, and normal again. If you're wondering how we could allow this to happen, you're not alone. But when the FDA, the U.S. government, and even your very own American Diabetes Association says, do whatever you want, just take your drugs and you'll be fine, what are you supposed to do? Sadly, in America, we're always looking for that instant fix, and we believe what we're told. So if you've been told your whole life there's no cure for diabetes, just take your meds and live with it, why would you think you had any other option? Well, that's all going to change today. You do have an option, and it's real, and it doesn't have anything to do with covering up your symptoms. It has everything to do with overcoming your type 2 diabetes and pre-diabetes. And if you have type 1 diabetes, it could radically reduce or even completely remove your need for insulin. It's called Overcome Your Diabetes Today. And it's an all-inclusive, all-in-one program that's helped thousands of people overcome and treat their diabetes naturally, and often in as little as 21 days or less. And it's going to change everything you think you knew about your diabetes forever. As you'll quickly discover, Overcome Your Diabetes Today is hands down the most effective way to a healthier new you, all without drugs, all with an easy-to-follow system, and all 100% clinically proven and guaranteed to work. More about my amazing guarantee in a moment.